adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of explorers, some of Gillinor's finest. They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel, wits keen as arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way, and the dragons, they'll never see it coming.
Was RuneScape Dragon Wilds, and you are watching the first ever Galaxies showcase. Fire up Steam and ready your wishlisting finger, because we have a huge event for you today with world premieres, shadow drops, and new looks at gameplay from more than 50 games. We've got everything from AAA publishers all the way through to pioneering solo developers. Galaxies is all about the game, so let's get right back to the action with the return of a classic noughties FPS franchise. Here is a brand new look at Painkiller. Until now, I didn't know how much I needed a game to let me customize my own seaplane. Head to galaxiesshow.com/wishlist and add Lou's Lagoon. You can also download the demo and play it right now. Our next game is a bold and ambitious RPG from Sandfall Interactive that features turn-based battles with real-time elements. You may have heard of it. Check out this exclusive new gameplay trailer for Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
It's been 67 years since the world broke apart. 67 years since Lumiere was flung into the sea. 67 years since she appeared and painted her first number. Expedition after expedition have tried to stop her. Idealists, fighting for the future of Lumiere. Academics, obsessed with the secrets of the monolith. And those poor souls who just want their deaths to mean something. None have ever returned. And neither will I. But at least I'll have seen something of this world. Seen what lies outside the domes of Lumiere. I'll have walked the path of all the expeditions who came before us. Tomorrow, the paintress will wake. And tomorrow, we sail into the unknown. Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who come after. We are Expedition 33.
Guns. Action. Glory. If that's why you joined SWAT, wake the hell up.
911. What is your emergency?
You're not here to pull the trigger and ask questions later.
We've got reports of a number of armed individuals.
You must follow the rules of engagement.
We need to bring as many suspects back as we can.
Hostage situations. Bomb threats. Active shooters.
Drop the weapon and put your hands up!
But the life or death question is always, what's on the other side of that door?
Flashing it.
Does that feel like glory to you? We're not cowboys. We are not heroes. We are the last line of defense. Are you ready?
Fuck you!
Let me make this clear. As my loyal right hand, you're required to empower the peasants. Build a castle for the ages. And defend me. I mean it. With your life. In return, I'll take all the credit. Build traps! Dig pits! recruit soldiers! And for pity's sake, equip yourselves!
In 60 seconds? Oh my god.
I think about this one for a minute. Hold on.
I've completely forgotten what the plot is. What is the plot of Power Wash 2?
The dirt is looking grosser than ever, which is a great thing to say.
Because a home base is the location where you can get your group of friends together before you go out to do your jobs.
Now, we know it shouldn't have erupted because the time traveller Cerulean Sky returned from the year 2278.
There's so much cool stuff in here that I'm so excited to... The SOP! SOP's fine! SOP's cool again!
You get to purchase furniture that you unlock along the way in career mode.
Statues that fire beams from their pineal gland into volcanoes.
We've also got split screen to allow 2 players to play locally on one machine.
No one went to therapy in between Power Wash 1 and 2, and he's worked out all his problems.
Just got people who've just got like a van covered in fruit for whatever reason.
Please like what I've done. Please like the things. Don't complain on Reddit. I'll cry.
Yeah, that's right. Power washing is back and more powerful than ever. Now, let's go back in time to 1998. EA has just released Future Cop LAPD, a game that saw you pilot a crime-fighting mech and was destined to become a cult classic. If you're Gen Z, take my word for it, it was really good. If you're a millennial, get excited. Our next developer is making a modern multiplayer and co-op reimagining of that classic game. Let's take an exclusive look at LAPD 2195.
This city is in a death spiral. Gangs, cartels, corpo-backed mercs. No one's afraid of the badge anymore. That's why the LAPD formed MAST, an elite unit built to end the chaos. Out here, every step could be your last. Muggings, kidnappings, or worse. People stay inside, locked behind steel doors, hoping the world outside doesn't swallow them whole. Me? I used to be the same, just trying to survive. Then my sister told me she's pregnant. Then I'm gonna be an uncle. That's when I realized you can't hide and hope things change. You've gotta force it. You have to fight back, or the scumbags take everything. Most people are too afraid to fight. Not me. I'm gonna make a difference.
Remember? The heart of Atanagia is activated by the blood of fierce competition. Your blood that flowed here has awakened its true power. Let us meet again in Adania.
Since the dawn of time, the stars have cooled. Civilizations have risen and empires have fallen. Your time has come. Lead your civilization to greatness. Embark on an endless odyssey among the stars and worlds. Explore a galaxy teeming with life and intrigue. A universe of wonders, mysteries, dangers. Live your own space opera across the cosmos.
Welcome back! That was an exclusive new look at gameplay from co-op survival game Lost Skies. Honestly, it had me at grappling hook. Next, let's take a look at a couple of titles from brand new publisher Tiny Dragon Games. Their first game launches on Steam right now and asks the question, what would it be like to play mini-golf against Kevin McAllister?
Okay, so tell me what's happening.
What's happening? It's a war out there, man.
Look out!
They make us place traps for other balls. What kind of a monster came up with that?
Ball coming through! Mulligan! Mulligan!
Golf used to be simple. It was just you versus the hole. Now it's about survival.
I'm gonna make it! Oh, God.
I can still see the tornado every time I close my eyes.
Oh, God!
Nobody thinks about their balls anymore. It's a bally ball world.
How did you feel when you learned about the mini-nuke?
The what?
Hello again. So, game development tools are becoming more and more accessible and powerful all the time, and this is allowing ambitious small indie teams to bring their unique visions to life. We've handpicked some exciting projects from up-and-coming small and solo dev studios that we think deserve the spotlight and that might not yet be on your radar. And remember, you can find all of these games at galaxiesshow.com/wishlist.
Welcome to Empyreal Stadium, the international battlegrounds of the Electro Boxing League.
Tell me if I got this straight. Baxter Race.
Weapons manufacturer, and a good one, too.
Made the finest rifles this side of the Mississippi.
He made himself a damn fortune selling those guns.
Used it to build his sweetheart a lavish estate up in the mountains. Then poor Bax passed away, heartbroken and miserable after she up and died of consumption.
It's just about the size of it, Deputy. But what do you care? I mean, both these folks been dead and buried going on 30 years now.
Well, then it's awful kind of them to send me a wedding invitation, ain't it? And I reckon it's time I pay 'em a visit.
Should be cautious. We aren't alone. We have to decide together.
We don't know where you've come from.
Or where your loyalty lies.
Don't let the conversation get too deep.
Sorry, I may have miscalibrated the portal. If you saw other universes, don't worry. You won't be visiting any of them. Remember when I told you not to destroy the fabric of reality? What the hell happened?
Let's just pretend this is all perfectly normal.
Don't forget to head to galaxiesshow.com/wishlist to find all of the games in the showcase in one convenient place. Now, let's take a look at the next game from the publisher of Balatro. It's set in a world where music is illegal and you do crimes. As concepts go, sounds pretty unbeatable to me.
Okay, quick recap. This is a game where music is illegal and you do crimes. You do crimes by performing the dead simple action of hitting 2 buttons and signing the music, which makes this girl, who is you, do any number of things, like, for example, punching this guy right in the jaw. In between doing that, you go around and talk to people and look at things, get talked at by people, and try to get a quiet moment or two to yourself so you can think and write new songs and do graffiti and play baseball the wrong way and deal with cops the right way, and everything's anime. We're pretty much caught up. So you might be wondering what the hell we could possibly have left to show. to Unbeatable Arcade, its own complete game experience with challenges and modifiers and
alternate game modes, secrets of its own. But all that's just icing on the thing you're here for. Our 100% original soundtrack. Want to hear some of it?
Welcome to Sintopia. As administrator of Hell, it's your job to manage sins. Souls will be dropped off at Hell Plaza, where they will follow your carefully crafted route through the underworld, reducing their various sins accumulated in life and generating you sweet purgadollars. The more souls you resurrect, the more heroes you earn, and the bigger your hummus population grows. Be cautious though. If we don't clean up their act, they'll just take their sins into their next life. And trust me, you don't want that. So, now you know the loop. Use your purgadollars to build, unlock upgrades with heroes, and use faith coins to perform some magic. What could go wrong?
Dude, the parries are pretty insane. Oh, that was no good. That was bad. Oh, those home in. That's nice. Nice. Okay, we go again, boys. I don't know what just happened, but they didn't like it, dude. Oh, perfect dodge. Let's go. Parried. Oh, dude, I'm actually getting so good at this. There's so much going on in this boss fight, dude. Yes! Okay, we did it. I dug on that fight. That was cool.
That was Empyreal, a challenging action RPG from the fine folks at Secret Mode. If you like to deal massive damage and watch big numbers pop out of your enemies, be sure to go and get it wishlisted. Now, friends, it's time for another world premiere, promising a return to the golden era of multiplayer shooters, with fast-paced gunplay, a huge selection of weapons and attachments, plus a commitment to pro-consumer monetization. Let's see.
Get to Objective Alpha.
Don't sleep.
Where the blooming heck are we?
Can I scan that?
Over there, Elpin.
We were meant to find each other. We're in this together. Don't be shy and take my hand.
Our dynasty has waited long enough. We have gathered our strength. And GDF now knows of the might we possess. The time to strike is now.
I'll send what I can your way, but you've got to work with what you have.
Keep the dream alive, General.
Infiltrate the base. Hey, get out.
Poke out the eye of the beast.
Get ready to fight like hell.
That was the launch trailer for Tempest Rising by Saber Interactive. If you've been hankering for some CNC, you won't want to miss that one. And if that is you, head over to Steam and add it to your list. Now, from tanks to, well, kind of tanks, vehicle combat is back, courtesy of the fine folks at Crafton and EF Games. Rivals Hover League will have you shooting and riding your way through team fights in arenas all over the solar system.
Welcome to Rivals Hover League, a battle of blazing pace and power. Watch out for Hunter, the ambush predator. Boom, sniper. One shot, one kill. Rolling thunder, it's Raider. Death from above, it's Jet. Hook, line, and sinker. Bet. Here comes the storm. It's Flash. Oh, heavy. A fortress in motion. It's the greatest sport in the system. Rivals Hover League.
Wankers. Gluttons for punishment, aren't you, fellas? Looking forward to ending you all. Again and again. You bloody love this, don't you? Over and over and over. You think you can handle it? Or are you just here for a good spanking?
Upgrade Bay releases right now, actually, so go grab it and get stuck into this tasty atmospheric puzzle platformer. Will you keep it down over there? I'm trying to host a showcase, yeesh. Some people, bad neighbors, they can really drive you crazy. Don't believe me? Check out this next game. The Nightling is a good old-fashioned action-adventure with combat, puzzles, and traversal while making effective use of your shield. Thanks, shield. Next, we return to the dangerous and weird world of Control. Right now, just for you, here's an exclusive new look at Remedy's upcoming co-op first-person shooter. This is FBC Firebreak.
Jerry, I'm working on a recruitment poster, and I need a slogan.
What about Firebreak? Help us, help you.
Too soft. Let's go with you need us.
This place is hotter than hell. Get out there and get that heat under control.
Oh, God, it burns.
Oh, that's better. It gets hairy out there. Watch your back.
Sticky.
I'm pink.
Back to work, buddy.
Thanks. There's too many to take them all down. Focus on saving your skin. Elevator. Job done. Drop your boots at the incinerator. Get on home.
We need to burn it.
There's people in there!
We have no choice!
Incineration sequence activated. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Nice day for fishing.
Hello, adventurer. They don't call me the High Sorcerer for nothing.
What would we do without you, Baradune?
Die. You would die, Greg. Hold away!
Oh, brave fisherman.
Ow! Why did you stop?
Forgive me, Princess, but I haven't been completely honest with you.
Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
That was Nice Day for Fishing, an entry in the rare fishing RPG genre. If you're angling for a good time, get your pre-order in now. All right, friends, we are getting close to the end of the show, but before we finish, let's crank up the coziness. Our next game lets you escape the hustle and bustle and set down roots on a tropical paradise. Plant crops, design your dream home, and yes, before you ask, there are plenty of romance options. It was my first question also. Let's check out Star Sand Island.
Take it slow, see where it goes. No need for plans, let the moment flow. Coffee in hand, sitting by the shore. The sea hums a tune we never had before. Waves are crashing, hearts are free. Let's dip our toes to view the tide on our feet. Cherish this moment, for it's so pure and sweet. Underneath the starlight, we take our time. Talk about everything and nothing. Only the night, let our world.
Of course, the destination matters. Every time I race through the waves, my heartbeat makes me truly feel that I'm alive. Next time I set sail, I hope you join me.
Hi, we're Naki. Today we're excited to share the gameplay design of our upcoming gunfu game, Spine. In our game, you're the star of your own gunfu movie, with our protagonist Redline engaging in free-flow combat, fluidly moving between enemies and never losing control of the action. Guns are our main focus. Everything in Spine is about how Redline uses firearms. Whether it's part of free-flow combos, dodges, or powering opponents, we always design our mechanics to feel like a gunfu movie. Like Redline turning opponents' guns against them instead of carrying an inventory. She can use spray paint to blind her enemies, attack with nearby objects, and use environment to her advantage. Your gunfu skills will be tested against both regular foes and powerful bosses, while Redline's spine implant will sharpen her reflexes to even the odds. Dare to take on a bigger challenge? Turn on hardcore mode and wishlist Spine today.
That was a brand new look at Spine from Neki, which, wow, already brings us to the end of the first ever Galaxies. We hope you've enjoyed the show, and don't forget to head to galaxiesshow.com/wishlist to find all of tonight's games in one place. Of course, we couldn't call it a gaming showcase without the time-honoured tradition of leaving you with one last thing. Here is an exclusive look at a new shooter IP from ex-Call of Duty, ex-Halo and ex-Destiny developers. Their new studio is called Legion, and here is their debut game, Covenant.
You were right. The winds are changing. They've grown dissonant.
It was the 77th year. Dawn of the Composer War. The day of Malak's fall. And my eyes adapted to the dark.
A great sword guards the city, and it faces every way.
Another bird falls from its nest. Then come, and let us have words. 100 kingdoms could not stop what is coming.
If you do this, you shall never see rest, save to strip the dead.
So be it.
Belial, the villain. He does not come but to kill, steal, and destroy. His burden is now yours.
I have seen your end.
Some people leave the world better just by being in it.
We were so lucky to have you. Thank you.